I'm Dominique. I'm a full-time denture wearer. I have had dentures for 11 years. I have full uppers and full lowers. One thing about having dentures is it's important to still take care of your oral health and your denture health. And what I mean by denture health is how you keep them clean and take care of them. So I'm going to show you a few of the things that I have on hand to keep my dentures clean. Now, every night I take my dentures out and I have my denture bath here that I soak them in overnight with a denture tab, which, let me show you the one I have currently. I either use the Polydent overnight whitening tablet, or I use the smoker's one. I don't smoke, I just find they keep them extra white and clean. And I do that every night because it's important to take your teeth out, give your gums a break, and soak your teeth overnight. You want to keep them soaking when they're not in your mouth because they're porous and they can become brittle and break a lot easier if you don't do that. Another thing that you want to keep on hand is a denture cleaning paste. Now this one is from Dr. B's. It's the Clinident paste. This is my favorite one because it's very universal. This is the only one you can use on your dentures and in your mouth. So you can actually, if you glue your dentures in, you don't have to take them out after you eat and reapply glue. This can be used right in your mouth on your dentures. It's safe for both, so you can just brush your teeth while they're in your mouth. And this is really great. It's a light minty taste, so it feels clean, it refreshes your mouth, and this is really great to have on hand. But there are many other denture cleaning pastes on the market. They just all can't be used both in your mouth and on your dentures. It's really a personal preference on what you prefer to use. So keep that in mind when you're looking up, what denture paste to get. Another thing I'd recommend to have on hand is Stain Away. This is really good at keeping away, like if you're a coffee or tea drinker, it'll get rid of those stains for you. It'll keep your teeth the same white color that they were when you got them. One thing about dentures is like the whitening teeth strips and stuff, you can't use them on your dentures. It won't do anything for your dentures, it'll just damage them. So you want something like Stain Away to keep them the white color they were when you got them from your dental office. And I love Stain Away. I use this maybe once a week, and it lasts a long time. It's just these little beads. You just put about a capful to half a capful in your denture bath or in your ultrasonic cleaner, and you just let it soak for 10 to 15 minutes and you're good to go. Or you can even let it soak all night. I usually let it soak all night and do it in my denture bath sometimes. Now let's get into the more optional things. These are more like what I add into my routine, but you don't necessarily have to have these in your arsenal. It just helps with keeping your dentures extra clean. And one of the things I recommend is an ultrasonic cleaner. You just stick your dentures in here, you put your water in here and whatever cleaning product you're using, and then you can turn it on. There's 3 different modes. It's 5, 10, and 15 minutes. I always do 15 minutes just because I like the extra clean. This one takes batteries, or it does have a place where you can plug it in and just have it plugged into the outlet, which I love about it. It's so universal. This is the one from Dr. B's website, but there's plenty of other ones if you don't want to go from Dr. B's website. Amazon has tons of ultrasonic cleaners. And I just feel the ultrasonic cleaner gets them a little extra clean, like just soaking them doesn't necessarily do. And when I'm using my ultrasonic cleaner, I love to go in with Dr. B's liquid crystals. Now, I did say this was an optional thing. You don't necessarily have to have this, but I do recommend it. And here's why. Most of your denture cleaning products, like your denture tabs and stuff, they're good at keeping your teeth white and feeling fresh, and they can get like plaque and tartar and stuff off your teeth. But one of the things they don't do is they don't kill, what do you want to call them? This one kills 99.99% of bacteria and fungi like Candida, Strep, E. coli, Staph, and so on and so forth, whereas other denture cleaning products don't necessarily do that. This one does. And as denture wearers, we're more likely to get things like Strep and Staph and E. coli and food poisoning and all that stuff, and this will kill that bacteria and we won't get it. And it doesn't leave a funky taste on your dentures or anything at all. Just 3 pumps of this in your ultrasonic cleaner for 15 minutes and your dentures are good to go. And there's no funky aftertaste at all. Other things to have on hand for your arsenal is a denture brush. You want a good denture brush, but if you're using denture fit in your dentures, don't use the denture brush on the palate, the inside palate part where the denture fit is, or this will break it off, and you don't want that. You want to use a soft bristle toothbrush for that case. But a denture brush is good at getting plaque and tartar off your teeth, food particles out of the little grooves with the little brush on the end, and this is a great thing to have on hand. This is the Gum brand one, and this is my favorite one of all time. This is the one I recommend. Then you want a good tongue brush. This is the tongue brush that I use for getting adhesive off my gum when I do glue my dentures in. This is a Tongue, T-U-N-G brand tongue brush, and it works great at just getting that adhesive right off your gums. But then you also want one to have on hand for cleaning your tongue, because oral health is very important, and you always want to make sure you're brushing your tongue, the roof of your mouth, your gums, all of that, because even though you don't have teeth in there anymore, you can still get plaque and tartar buildup and get gum disease and stuff. And then, of course, you want your soft bristle toothbrush for brushing your gums and sometimes for brushing your dentures. This is my Guru Nanda butter on gums brush, and it does feel like butter on the gums. This is my favorite toothbrush of all time. It's the one I'm going to keep ordering until the day I die. So these are just a few of the things I recommend you have on hand for keeping your dentures good and clean. If you have any questions about any of the products I use or any of the steps I do, feel free to hit that message box over here and I will get back to you. I love you, and do something that makes you smile today.